Hello everybody, Infernape Shinjo here, and welcome to the first episode of Pokemon Pokéverse. Now, just as a little bit of background, because I always like to give the background, it is August 30th now. Literally, I think it was, maybe over the last couple of days, the Friday before that the first episode of Pokéverse from Let's Play Turbo went live. And there were at least 3, 4, probably more comments saying, this game's pretty cool. Would you do a full playthrough of this? And a lot of people said, do a full playthrough of this when Moon Emerald finishes. And I thought, okay, to be quite honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of the game itself just because it was so trolly. But at the same time, who am I to turn down somebody's request? So what I did, and my game's jumping a little bit, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. Let me just do a quick save. But what I did is I basically played through everything all over again. Let me see if unplugging it helps. I don't think it will. I'm gonna have to restart my laptop and do this over again. But basically, to put a long story short, Pokéverse was played on Let's Play Turbo. People seem to really enjoy the game, so I'll use this as a test to see if people actually want the series to continue. Now, I already deleted the save that I had before earlier, so what I basically did is I redid everything that I did in the episode all over again. Same name, same rival name, same starter. Now, here's the thing that I'm wondering about. I mean, not really wondering about, but I did get Cellpin again. I tried to name it Pyrite because it's gold and it deals with fire, but for some reason, this is the name that it gave me. I don't know why, but at the same time, I could just have it be one of those things where, oh, it's, what's that guy's name? The guy that has weird names. The guy that has the cars. You probably know who I'm talking about. I probably know who I'm talking about when I'm working on this video. But what I did, and a lot of people mentioned this in the last stream, to use a Master Ball cheat and to use, what's it called? A walk through walls cheat. Now, I did find both of them. I'm not using them right now because there are a couple of stories with that. But I did do the Master Ball cheat, which yeah, they are in here. But at the same time, what I did the first time that I played through this game, there's not going to be much progress happening in this game, by the way, in this episode. But basically what I did the whole thing, picked my starter, and then when I got here, I just used the walk through walls cheat to get past the guy up here to get to the forest. And then from there, I found a shiny hack cheat, which is how I got this Cellpin, because I tried getting one before, and I ran through at least a dozen encounters and it just didn't work. So I just used a cheat to make it automatically shiny, because it just seemed appropriate. My rival has a Cellpin too, but it makes more sense that mine's shiny and his isn't. Especially since I tried to capture it in the last episode. But for some reason, when I first caught the Cellpin, this was before I got the Pokédex. For some reason, it turned into a bad egg. And I thought, okay, maybe it's because of the shiny hack cheat. So I turned that off. And it still didn't make a difference. Maybe it's because of the walk through wall cheat. Turned that off. It didn't seem to make a difference. If there's anybody that knows how these cheats work, feel free to let me know. I'll probably just use the walk through walls cheat to get through that forest up there. But judging from my bag, I did go through the whole thing at the start of the game, as you do, because like you already saw me play that in the Let's Play Turbo episode, so there's not really much fun with me playing it again. So with that in mind, I'm willing to have this be an actual series, but I think just to make it unique, Not sure how many other people play this. But I think that instead of using the Bulbasaur that I was given normally, I'll have my starter be Celpin. Because there was that whole thing of running into Celpin at the start of the Turbo episode, and then finding the shiny, failing the shiny. So it just feels right that Celpin will be the starter. Plus, from what I heard, he evolves into something that looks pretty cool. So on that note, I need to find something that I found on this route earlier, which is pretty cool as well. So, I don't know. If you guys have any idea with, like, how the cheats work with this, I'm not entirely sure myself. But this episode's probably going to be shorter than normal just because I'm basically just using this to test the waters. I'll probably post this before Moon Emerald is actually finished. There's like 2 episodes that I haven't posted yet. But I'll probably post this before Moon Emerald, and then if people say, yeah, I'd like to have more of this, then I'll just record a bunch of them back to back. Because, like, this game, I feel like this game's gonna be on par with, yes, this is what I saw. The Swablu looks sick, and I am more than happy to have this on my team. But this game is probably just going to be on the terms like Moon Emerald was. Not really anything too serious happening. Not really, because like, it's basically just like Moon Emerald. It's different mons in the game, but most people played the game before. So, you kind of know what to expect with the game. So, I'm gonna basically just hack in like Master Balls if I need to. Rare candy so I can be on par with the levels. Walk through walls cheats, because I'm sure that if Viridian Forest has a puzzle, I'm sure there's more puzzles to go with it. But this Swablu looks sick. And I think that this Swablu is going to be my second member. So, I think I'm gonna name it. Do I want to name it after... Oh no, wait. I have a perfect name. Because I actually ran into this just seeing what was on this route before. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll try and capture this. But it turned into a bad egg like before. But I'm going to name it Rain because it's literally rain. And at the same time, it's a mon that has to do with weather. And the electric water type is pretty solid. Although I have two electric types on my team, but it has levitate, so that's not bad. So, I think that, I don't want to say that's going to be the end of the episode, because at the same time, it just feels weird, you know, because it's not a full episode. But, to basically recap, what I'm thinking, and honestly, if people were that adamant about me playing the game before, then my terms, basically, to put it, my terms for it are more or less that instead of using the Bulbasaur, Charmander, or the Squirtle that you would normally get, which the Bulbasaur is Fire Ground, Charmander is probably Water Dragon, and Squirtle was Grass something, I think. But in exchange for not using one of them, my starter is going to be Shiny Celpin. And the reason that it's not shiny on the layout is because I had to do a lot of work just to get this on the layout. So, you gotta cut me a little slack on that. But, it just feels right that Celpin's my starter. And, that's basically what I'm gonna do. And, Swablu's here because I just love this design. I'm sure that I'm gonna be switching up the team a lot just like I did in Moon Emerald. But, basically what I'm gonna do, if this series is gonna be a full thing, I am going to basically, how do I put it? Use a whole bunch of cheats. Like walk through walls cheat, rare candy cheat, speed up whenever I get bored of something, more or less. So if you like Moon Emerald, then this is basically going to be the same thing. But let me know if you are willing to watch a series like that with those conditions. Because like, if I wouldn't be able to use cheats, then there will be absolutely no way that I play this game. Because this game just seems like a struggle. But that is going to be it for this episode. And If it's one of those things that people don't want me to play anyway, even though they said they would before, it's no big deal. I can just delete the video from my channel and we'll all forget that it ever happened. But that is going to be it for this video. Honestly, August 30th now, I'll probably render this up really quickly and get it posted for Wednesday, because so far I don't have a video posted for Wednesday. So just consider this a little bonus video for what would normally be only 4 videos a week. But let me know if you're down to watch more of this series so I can start recording it in my own time. But I will see you in either the next video of this or some other video. Momentai. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try and do this more often. I guess I'll just do that. Momentai. There, fade to black looks better.